Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto recipe for you. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out new videos. And if you are a music lover, make sure you check out the link in the description to my other YouTube channel, Inspirational Songs with Janet. I've posted another new song there, so make sure you check that out and subscribe there also. And remember that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, I go live on TikTok at Janet's Low Carb Kitchen, so check me out there also. And if you'd like to help support this channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while we do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Line 2 large baking sheets with silicone mats or parchment paper and set them aside for a minute. In a large mixer bowl, beat together a half cup of butter that's been softened. Make sure it's softened, not melted. You just want it soft enough to beat in good. Add 50 grams or around a 1/4 cup of the brown sugar substitute of your choice. I'm using brown monk fruit sweetener. And 50 grams or around 1/4 cup of the granulated sugar substitute of your choice. I'm using granulated monk fruit sweetener. Beat the butter and sweeteners together on medium speed for about 1 minute or until the mixture is smooth. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and push your butter mixture to the center of the bowl. Add 2 large room temperature eggs, 31 grams or around 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt or sour cream. If you're using yogurt, you can use plain or flavored. I'm actually using vanilla Greek yogurt. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Stir everything together until it's fully combined. If you need to, you can stop and scrape down the sides as needed. You want to make sure all of the ingredients get fully combined. Once that's mixed together, combine 70 grams or around 10 tablespoons of coconut flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1½ teaspoons or around 8 grams of baking powder. Sift the dry ingredients together until it's fully combined and there are no lumps. Gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and stir it all together until a dough forms. Make sure you just gradually add your dry ingredients. If you dump it in all at once, it's harder to mix together and you run the risk of having lumps of dry ingredients in there. It's just a lot easier and you get a lot smoother dough if you just gradually add your dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. And of course, if you need to, stop and scrape down the sides as you need to, because again, you want to make sure all of your ingredients is fully combined. Once you have your dough formed, gradually add about a half cup or your desired amount of chopped macadamia nuts. If you're allergic to nuts or just don't want to use nuts, you can leave these out completely, or you can substitute them out for sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds. Just make sure that your sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds don't have shells on them, of course. Stir the nuts or seeds into the dough until it's fully combined and the nuts or the seeds, whatever you're using, is fully distributed throughout the dough. Gradually fold in 4 to 6 ounces or roughly around 3/4 cup to 1/4 cup of the Keto white chocolate chips of your choice. I like to use Lily's or Chalk Zero's white chocolate chips. Stir them in until they're fully combined and evenly distributed throughout the dough. Scoop the dough out 1 tablespoon at a time onto your prepared baking sheets. Make sure you leave space in between each one of the scoops so that we can shape the dough. Roll each dough scoop into a smooth, tight ball. Then use your hands or the back of a measuring cup and press each dough ball out to your desired size and shape. Remember, this is made with coconut flour, and as I always tell you guys, coconut flour really doesn't rise or expand or anything. So basically, whatever shape and whatever thickness that you press these cookies out to, that's what they're going to be once you're done baking them. Also, as you are shaping them, make sure you leave space in between each one of the cookies so you can get a nice even cook all the way around. Once the cookies are all shaped, Place them into your preheated oven. Bake at 375 degrees for 8 to 12 minutes or until the cookies are golden. Once the cookies are done baking, remove them from the oven and allow them to cool in the pan for at least 10 minutes or until they are firm. Now, if you're not familiar with coconut flour cookies, they will be extremely soft when you first take them out of the oven, and you might think that they are undercooked. They are not undercooked, they just are soft when they first come out, and as you let them cool, the longer you let them cool, the more firm they become. So you want to let them cool at least 10 minutes on your baking sheet, or they will fall apart if you try to remove them right away. So let them sit for at least 10 minutes on your baking sheet. After 10 minutes and the cookies are firm, use a spatula and transfer the cookies to a wire rack, then allow them to cool completely. They will continue to firm up as they cool. And as I already said, the longer you let these sit, the more firm they get. So if you're someone who likes a really firm, crisp cookie, then you can leave these on your wire rack overnight and let them sit out overnight, and they will get nice and firm and crispy. I personally like a softer cookie, so I just let these cool completely, and as soon as they're cool completely, I dig in and eat them. So it's up to you how soft or how firm you want your cookie. But for the ultimate firmness and crispness, let them sit on your rack overnight. Once your cookies are cooled completely, you can eat these immediately. If you do have any leftovers, store them in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days, or in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 5 days, or in an airtight freezer-safe container in your freezer for up to 1 month. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more recipes like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.